Right, and this is I believe the last one, problem set 3, slide 5. So they show you that in term 1 you have one colored in block and you have blocks surrounding it. In term 2 you have 4 blocks and you have blocks surrounding it. In term 3 you have 9 blocks and blocks surrounding it. First step is to check what pattern you see. So first term you see there's one block colored in. In term 2 there are 4 colored in, and in term 3 there are 9 colored in. 3 by 3, 2 by 2, and obviously 1 by 1. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add whatever is colored in to the top, left, right, and the bottom. So we have one colored in, we're going to go to the top, one to the left, one to the bottom, one to the right. In term 2, we have 2 on top, so we're going to add 2 to the top. We have 2 going this way, so we have 2 going that way. We have 2 going on this side, so we have 2 on that side, and we have 2 at the bottom, so we have 2 at the bottom as well. And we're going to add in 4 for the corners. Then for term 3, you have 3 going from left to right, so we're going to add 3 going from left to right. We have 3 going from top to bottom, so we're going to add 3 from top to bottom. We have 3 going from top to bottom this way, so we have 3 going from top to bottom over here, and another 3 going from left to right, so left to right over there, and then adding your 4 for the corners. Now, first thing that I immediately noticed is that as soon as you're looking at the amount of colored blocks in any term, the term number is the color blocks are squared. So in other words, the term number is square rooted, excuse me. So your term number is squared to tell you how many color blocks there are. If we follow this term number squared, we'll see that term number over here, 1 squared is obviously 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9. So immediately we see a pattern. Term 4 would then obviously be 4 squared, and that would give you your colored blocks. Next step would just be to check what are we adding to every side. So we are adding to 4 sides, and then you need to see what you're adding. So in term 1, we are adding to the top, to the left, to the right, and to the bottom. How many are we adding? 1, 1, 1, and 1. So we are adding the term number to every side. There are 4 sides. So we're adding 1 to the top, 1 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 to the bottom. So we're adding 4 times 1, and then 4 for the corners. In term 2, we have the 2 squared for the colored in blocks. Then we are adding the term number to every side. So we are adding 2 to the top, 2 to the left, 2 to the bottom, and 2 to the right, and then 4 for the corners. In term 3, we have 3 squared for the colored in blocks. We are then adding the term number to every side. So 3 to the top, 3 to the bottom, 3 to the left, 3 to the right, and then adding 4 to the corners. All that, or the only way, in my opinion, how you could write this, or the easiest way at least, would be term squared, which would be your colored in blocks. Then you're adding 4 sides, and you're adding the term number to every side, and then 4 for the corners. So if they were to ask you how many squares would be in, say, term 20, all that you would do is you would take your 20 and square it, which would be 400. In this case, you would have then your term number squared, so 400 plus 4 sides, your term number, which is 20. We're going to add that now, and your 4 corners. So you have 400 plus 4 times 20 plus 4. In this case, it would be 400 plus 80 plus 4, so it's 484 squares in term 20.